What is going on, everyone? MikeO back, doing another Mailday recap. Got some stuff that's come in the last few weeks that I haven't had a chance to share. So we're going to get into that. Some stuff directly from Topps, including some Topps Now cards, a set from 582 Montgomery Club, a few slabs, and a few little gifts and single purchases. So first up, we'll show the non-sports card in here, and it is a Garbage Pail Kids. I guess it's a 30th anniversary. I'm not huge into Garbage Pail Kids, but I saw this one quite a bit ago and forgot about it, and then thought about it eventually later and wanted to pick it up as a Ghostbuster fan. And, you know, not someone who continuously adds Ghostbuster stuff to the collection, but I do like to from time to time. And this is called Ghostbuster, and we got the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man roasting some Ghostbusters there. So just thought it was kind of neat. 80s spoof sticker. So some set that they put out at some point. Looks like 2015. So just thought it would be a cool little addition to the collection. Looks pretty well centered. So nice card there. Got a few autographs here sent by Michael Ivy, someone who's supported the channel for a long time. So Michael, appreciate it. Milt Thompson auto, who's a two-time Philly, including being a member of the 93 Phils. Phil Bradley, who was on the Phils in the late 80s. This is an 89 Fleer signed, so not sure if I have a Phil Bradley autograph or not. At least not sure if I had one before this, but certainly do now. Wes Chamberlain. Wes Chamberlain was a member of the 93 Phils. He was with them for a few years there in the early 90s, and there is a second one, both personalized, to Mike, which could have been to Mike and then now to Mike, but very cool. Wes Chamberlain has a interesting and a really nice signature there. So I know he's been really good TTMer for quite a while. So there you can see he was with the Phils 90, 91, 92, 93. So solid player too. Had some pop, you know, as a part-time player. Got some hits. Had a rocket for an arm out in right field. So cool additions to the collection there. Thank you, Michael. He also sent me these top supers in the back, which I'll show off in a little while. Some random pickups. Here's a Kevin Millwood X-Fractor from Bowman Chrome. Kevin Millwood threw a no-hitter for the Phils in one of his couple years there. A couple Scott Rowling cards. Soon to be a Hall of Famer. He's been elected. He will be inducted later this summer. With the Phillies for 6 years, won several Gold Gloves, made several All-Star teams. Really good player, excellent fielder. So had a really nice career. Continues to be somewhat underrated and overlooked, I think, a little bit. But had a really good career. Maybe not crazy dominating to a certain point, though he was, you know, a big factor in the Cardinals winning the World Series one year, but I guess never really a superstar. Here's a Bryce Harper Rose Gold refractor from Finest Flashbacks. Unfortunately, tad off center, top to bottom, but gotta love that card. Numbered to 15. From Platinum Anniversary, it's a mini diamond refractor of Steve Carlton. And then a raw pickup of a Noah Syndergaard super short print image variation from Series 1 Topps. So still need quite a few of the Phillies in the image variations for the Phillies team set. Definitely had some opportunities to pick some up that I regret not jumping on because they've slowly kind of dried up a little bit, just with less people opening them and feeling that need to, you know, sell whatever they can to recoup some money. Just not seeing as many, specifically not seeing as many at auction. So hopefully I'll be able to pick some of them up at some point. Here's some Topps Now cards. Got a few, got some Trey Turners from his domination in the World Baseball Classic. Shohei Ohtani, who obviously was excellent. Bryson Stott. His Phillies record for a hit streak to start the season. Little Puddinhead Jones mention on the back there. Kyle Schwarber, 200th career home run. Phillies have not had a lot of Topps Now cards this year. They've had a couple. Just not like any walk-off wins or not as many crazy moments, and been kind of hot and cold this year a little bit. Here's the Topps Road to Opening Day set that they've been putting out the last few years. This year, probably the worst edition. Not a ton of cards. So and they take forever to get to you. They come out in spring training. I feel like they should cut sales off like halfway through spring training and get them made up and shipped out. And you end up getting them, end of April, early March once the season's already begun. But not great photographs. There's Trey Turner. There's a Bryce Harper, Aaron Nola, Bryson Stott, Real Muto. So some of the images are from spring training. Some are just from workouts. And it's only like 10 cards. Previous years, they had done 15 and 20 cards. You got some kind of young guys. You had a better mix. This is more so just, 10 guys you knew who were going to obviously make the team. Of course, Rhys Hoskins, unfortunately, injured toward the latter half of spring training, so he didn't end up playing this year for the Phils, but obviously been a big part of the franchise for years. Here's a 2022 Topps Gilded Collection, Matt Vierling rookie in a PSA Mint 9. I mostly picked this up, and I'm always willing to pick up, some cheap Matt Vierling stuff. He's been really good for Detroit this year, but he was a member of the 2022 Phillies, so, a pennant-winning team is always a team that I'll collect some cards of. And this one I won at auction for like $3 plus shipping. So it ended up costing me about $8, but I'm sure whoever got this graded, obviously they paid quite a bit for the box and then paid a good amount to get it graded. So it was one of those, not a card I needed to have graded, but at that price point, kind of hard to turn down. Here's some SGC Tuck Slabs that I picked up. Julio Rodriguez 2023 Topps in a Gem 10. Derek Hall. I'm doing the whole Phillies team set in SGC Slabs from Series 1. They had the deal, and there's a lot out there, so you're able to kind of get pretty decent deals on some of them. And there's a Bryce Harper, which I wanted as well. So pick those up all in a group. And then we got the Montgomery Club set, which we'll go through. We'll look at these 84 Topps Supers. We got John Denny, Mike Schmidt, and Steve Carlton. And those, again, came from Michael Ivey. So very cool cards for the collection. They're not cards that go for a lot because people don't love the bigger stuff or the smaller stuff, just I guess because it's not the standard size. It's more difficult for people to store, even though you can get a semi-rigid or a top loader in that size pretty easily and just toss it in a box. I think they're really cool. I like picking them up, but it's definitely not a crazy amount out there, and there's a lot that are dinged up and banged up and such because people just didn't have an easy way to store them back in the day. Final thing we'll go through is this 582 Montgomery Club set. I think I saw some people show these off. I don't believe you can get an autograph this year. The Montgomery Club kind of been a joke this year. Seems like more of a donation to Topps and Fanatics. Certainly at some point it'll pay off a little bit more, but it used to be a great thing. You got like 5 or 6 sets. You got autographs in a few of them. You got a complete set at the end of the year. You had like a bunch of products that you had legitimately had first crack at, or maybe the only crack at. Brooklyn Collection used to be exclusive to it. This year, there hasn't been one single product that's been offered early. There's obviously no discount. You pay a decent amount for the club. This is, I believe, the only set they're sending out this year. And then I think you will get a factory sealed set at the end of the year with the Montgomery Club stamp. I believe that's still part of the deal. But, that's worth what it's worth. So far, Topps hasn't done a great job. And I don't think there's any Phillies in this set, which, even though I really enjoy these types of cards, just at this current time, a Philly's probably the main guy that I would keep, especially with what I spent on the set. Most of the others will most likely be made available for sale, maybe at one of my live sales, and then, onto eBay after that. But I do like the look of them. They kind of have that 90 Topps look with, a little different style border. But you got a Michael Harris rookie, Mike Trout, Aaron Judge, Justin Verlander is a Met, Vlad Guerrero Jr. And if they were only going to make one set, I think they should have made a 30-card set with one representative from each team, or maybe a 50-card set with one representative from each team plus, 20 additional players. If they were going to reduce it, from 5 or 6 sets down to 1, that would have been a nice way to go. There are good rookies, nice selection of players in here, though. There's Gunnar Henderson, Jeremy Pena, Julio Rodriguez, Shohei Ohtani, Juan Soto, Mookie Betts, Masataka Yoshida, Adley Rutschman, Dansby Swanson, Riley Green rookie, Bobby Witt Jr., Tristan Casas, Wander Franco, and Kodai Senga. So, like I said, nice mix overall, but if they're going to reduce what you get with the Montgomery Club set, you think they could do a little better job. That would be nice, but cool set nonetheless. Definitely happy to have it in hand. Happy to have all this stuff into the collection. Happy to have you guys who checked out the video comment below. Let me know what you think of the pickups. How are you feeling in the hobby? Are you enjoying a little lower prices? Are you enjoying picking up what you love? Or are you still kind of worried about just picking up what everyone's telling you to pick up? So many ways to collect. Right ways, wrong ways. I think that's all a matter of opinion. But I've been having a lot of fun picking some cool stuff up for the collection. I like the cheaper stuff. I like picking up, a bunch of Phillies and things like that, things that have meaning to me. But I also like to pick up some of the rare vintage stuff as well sometimes. But then again, that's always stuff that I collect. I'm not going out of my way to, go crazy over stuff that other people mention. Anyway, enjoy the hobby. Comment below, let me know what you think, and I will talk to you next time. Have a great one.